Hi all! So I wanted to show you all this brush set that I felt caught my eye at Target. It is by Sonia Kashuk. It looks like this, and sorry for the glare right here. You can kind of see my lighting. But anywho, I wanted to do an in-depth review about this 15 brush set that is limited edition. I know last year Target sold something very similar to this set, if not it might have been the same exact one. I'm not sure, but I think it's a little different again because it's the 15th anniversary one. So yeah, I wanted to talk about each brush, what I think you could use it for, is this whole set worth purchasing and all of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry, it's kind of hard to hold up and then, because I don't want you guys to be talking to brushes. I want you to be, seeing me and the brushes. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoy this video. This will be kind of like my little review. So I went ahead and took the packaging off. So I'm going to start from this side and work my way down. The first 6 are obviously face brushes, and then the other 9 are eye brushes. So starting off with this one, and I'm going to take it out and then put it back in. This is, and I actually didn't read the back of the packaging. It did say what all of them are for, but I always believe that you could use brushes for more than one way. I would imagine this is probably the all over powder brush. What I do notice about it by kind of like feeling it on my arm is that this brush, I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of bristles. It kind of reminds me of the e.l.f. powder brush that was like $1, except this is definitely a lot more softer than e.l.f. So I would imagine that this one's probably for just powder all over the face. I would probably only use powder as well. I would not use this for liquid. So the second brush I feel like would be a really good travel brush, because if you use powder products, you could put all of your setting powder or whatever powder you want to put on your face, translucent powder, such and such. I think this would be a really good brush, and then you could actually wipe off that product. Then I'm imagining there's a paper towel over here, and then you could probably put a powder blush on and then apply the blush, and then it's a 2-in-1 brush. So I think this would be a really good brush for both powder and blush. Then I got really excited about this brush. It looks like you can do multiple things. I feel like because of the thickness of the brush, I mean, of course I know you guys can't really tell how thick it is, but me touching it, I can tell it's thick. You could actually contour your cheekbones, the temples of your forehead, the hairline, the jawline, maybe some of the chin, probably not the nose because it's a little big, but you could also contour with the brush facing this way or this way. Also, I feel like if you didn't want to contour, you could also use this for liquid foundation. Like you would apply it with your fingers and then you would kind of blend it in like so, and because it is thick enough, so I feel like it's thick enough for a liquid product, a cream product, or a powder product. Sorry, I can't think of the word. So I really like it, and it seems like it's very domed, so that was pretty cool. So I feel like the one next to it can also be used as contouring. I'd probably definitely use this one for contouring as compared to this one. I feel like this could be more for like blending or like applying and buffing in your foundation. I feel like this one is definitely made more for contouring. Kind of showing you guys the motions. So you could again use this for foundation, but because it has an angle, I feel like it would be a little harder. So definitely I think that this is much better for just simply contouring. Looks like that. Then this one was the one that really caught my eye about this, because I actually have not seen Sonia Kashuk sell this at Target alone. And this has been a really popular type of brush to contour. I think maybe NARS or maybe MAC was were the first ones to come out with this kind of contouring brush. What I really like about it is that it's super, super thin, but it's very firm. So what you could do is you could actually use maybe, and you could also use this brush for bronzer as well. You can kind of bronze up the face, and then you could use maybe a little bit of a darker bronzer, and then kind of go over here and over here, so pretty much the cheekbones, and really get that precise contour. If you want to, you know, advance your makeup skills, I think that this brush would be really good. And then we've got this foundation brush, which again, when I do feel this similar to the first powder brush, I don't feel like it's going to be super, super effective. This is really, really thin. Like this compared to, and sorry, I just got to grab it. This is my Real Techniques foundation brush as compared to this. This one's definitely bigger, but this one is a lot firmer, and it has synthetic it has like that synthetic material, which I think is really important for foundation brushes, in which I don't think this has. So I think this is going to leave a lot of lines when you do your liquid foundation. So if you're the type of person who only uses liquid foundation and you don't like to set it with powder, I think this is going to leave a lot of lines. So I'm not exactly crazy about this brush, but you know, again, I still want to test it out. Then we've got a flat brush, which I think would really be good to use either pressed pigments, any glitter eye products, or if you just want to further emphasize your eyeshadow and you really want to pack it on and make sure it stays and really highlight those colors and really make them pop, I would say that this brush is a really good flat brush. The next brush that I wanted to show you guys is the blending brush, and comparing it to their regular one that I see that they always have at Target. They don't actually have numbers, or this has a number. It's called the number 109. I actually just noticed that now, but this one doesn't have a number. I would imagine they're about the same, so this is definitely really good. If you have like a bigger, more prominent crease, then you could definitely go ahead and add your transition color in here. But if you don't, you could just use this to blend the color but not have any product on it. So pretty much it's just a really good fluffy, whoa, product came out, but it's a really good fluffy blending brush. Then we've got a smaller one, which I feel like this is a more precise blending brush. I also feel like you could probably use this for concealer, and you can kind of blend it out in circular motions. I think this would also be good to, if you wanted to cover any birthmarks, any zits, any of that. I think that this would be a really good precise brush for that. Then, I'm not really sure why, but they do look kind of different just in the hairs if you compare. I think this is definitely more for just regular shadow versus this is made for, again, pressed pigments, glitters, or to really intensify the colors. They both look pretty flat though, but this one is definitely more flat. So you could also use these two, again, for concealer if you just want to pat it on. I don't know, I wouldn't recommend these to cover up zits. I would probably just use it for the under eyes. So those are those two. Then I thought this one was really interesting. I've never really seen a shadow brush like this. It looks like super fluffy. I'm not exactly sure what you would use this one for. I think this would just probably be just for regular shadow. I don't think this would be good for pressed pigments or glitters. And you could, again, you could try to use it as a blending brush, but it's a little too firm, so I think it would be kind of hard to fuse the colors together with these. Then, this one I definitely think is really good for the tear duct area, and I think it would be really nice to smudge out the under eyes. And that's cool that it has kind of a cover on it, so I'm going to put it back. Then I see these two brushes. Now, honestly, I think this brush is kind of pointless, to be honest with you. I just don't really see myself using this. So maybe if you really wanted to intensify like the outer corner and say you really wanted to get a really nice blue or black or purple, but you didn't want to put on a lot of product, you kind of want to do it little by little, you could use this. I believe it said it was for liner, but I do not see myself using this for liner. It seems like it's, I don't know. I just think it would be weird for liner. You could if you really wanted to. This one I feel like would really be good for liner. Like, it's really thin. This one as compared to the e.l.f. one, if we can get this to focus, I feel like this one is much more thinner, so I would probably go ahead and use this for brows, or you could use it for liner. And again, this one has a cap too, so I like those caps because, you know, it keeps your brushes pretty safe. And this is just a regular spoolie. I would have liked to see in this collection probably this thingamabobber. It's like the comb and the brush. But you know, I can imagine you probably couldn't put all three on one brush. I definitely use this just for brushing the hairs in the eyebrows. These are all the brushes again, slowly showing you guys. Overall, I really do think this is a good set, and for $40, I do think that it's worth a try. I feel like you're not really losing much if you decide you don't like it, as compared to if you buy something from Sigma or MAC or Sephora. You're probably going to pay like double or triple the price just to get all of these brushes. So yeah, if you're just starting out or you're looking for a nice brush set as a gift, or maybe just a complete set for yourself, but you're not ready to invest yet, I would definitely say this is a good set. And again, as I mentioned, this is limited edition, and I know they had something like this last fall and last Christmas, so I'd imagine it's probably, you know, during the holiday season that they have these sets. So I would continue to look out for them if you don't get a chance to see this one. But yes, I definitely do give Sonia Kashuk a thumbs up. I have tried a few of her other products, so I definitely recommend to go ahead and check her out. I really do hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick review of these brushes. Alright, bye!